Great job. Everybody at Golden Boy, and I see everybody, when the smoke clear, and we recognize that we have to do what we say, the best fights. And I'm going to repeat, but not long, about what was said and that was said. And now we're here. Thanks to, everybody on every side, whether it's people we negotiate with or our fighters who wants to fight the best. And that's why we're here. The young guys that's here, the guys that's been here. This is an opportunity, y'all, to be able to steal some light on your way before the big fight on Saturday. This is a you can say, invitation for you to tell people, you don't know who I am, you're going to know who I am come Friday on ESPN. And this is a step, and this is what Golden Boy wants to do also, is not only pay attention to the elite fighters, but we got a lot of fighters underneath that's thirsty. Yeah, the word thirsty to be in that position. So this is your opportunity. Take advantage of it. Everybody go in there, be safe, but also be exciting. Thank you.
I'm ruining the microphones. Thanks, Eric. Really appreciate that. We couldn't be more excited to be here today. We had the grand arrivals on Tuesday. You could already feel the buzz in the air from both the media and the fans from the beginning of the fight week. And now it's really kind of reaching a fevered pitch, and we don't even have the weigh-ins yet. So it's really like to thank the MGM properties. It's a great host hotel, the T-Mobile Arena. It's a perfect setting for this type of fight. Whenever you can have two of the best middleweights, two of the best in their division, fighting each other, two of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and two of the most marketable fighters, it's a very unique combination. We've spoken about the main event yesterday at the press conference. The undercard is very exciting, and what a lot of people sometimes lose focus is that both Triple G and Canelo, at some point in their careers, were in the same position as all the fighters sitting on this dais right here. And this type of platform really can launch or give the exposure to the fighters fighting on the undercard. So it's an honor to have them all on the undercard, and we know that they're going to do their best. The pressure's on them. They know when they're on a show like this, they have to perform. When they have all the media and everyone internationally watching their fights, they have to perform. So I'd also like to acknowledge Eric, Oscar, Bernard, everyone at Golden Boy. Whenever you do a big show like this as a co-promotion, all the little things that you have to go through, all the logistics, even starting from when we made the announcement, the terrific announcement when Triple G came into the ring with Canelo after the Chavez fight. From that day on, the whole press tour, all the logistics here during fight week, all the marketing, there's always going to be some hiccups. And I really have to say, when we did the David Lemieux co-promotion together and this co-promotion, it's been very smooth. And I think it's reflected in the effectiveness of the promotion, in the marketing of the fight itself. Sometimes you'll see promoters kind of going back and forth, and it's just counterproductive. And I really appreciate Eric's, all the involvement from the Golden Boy side. I need to acknowledge people on our side, Erica St. Philip, who's really my right-hand person, who's been with us really since we did the first Klitschko fight at the Staples Center in 2004. And ever since then, we've done shows all over the world. This is a co-promotion now between Golden Boy and Triple G Promotions. It's a new company that Triple G had formed for his career. The other people, Rondi Nicola, Oleg Herman, Max Herman, Ellen Gomez, Melissa Moskal, all the people on our side that really have to acknowledge. With that, I'd like to get into the fights that we have as part of the undercard. Somebody that's trained by Abel Sanchez. He's extremely exciting. He's 4-0 with 4 knockouts. He's kind of following in the footsteps now of the Klitschko brothers of Triple G, coming from one of the former Soviet countries. He's from Ukraine. I just want to acknowledge Sergey Boachuk. Sergey is a very exciting fighter. He's very tall and lanky for welterweight, and he's got a big punch. Abel seems to always produce knockouts up there in Big Bear. I don't know what's in the air or the water up there, but he always gets knockouts. And like I said, Sergey so far has a perfect record with 4 wins and 4 knockouts. The next fight is someone who's also trained in Big Bear for a couple of fights. His trainer is Joel Delgide. His manager, Tim Van Nieuwhouse. I'd like to acknowledge Tim, sitting here in the front row. Tim's done a masterful job working with Ryan Martin. Tim was very persistent in saying, okay, Ryan's the next big thing in boxing. He's very marketable. He's a tremendous fighter, and Tim was very persistent. And then we put Ryan on a couple of Triple G shows, and Ryan's exciting every time he goes out into the ring. Ryan's fighting an extremely tough fight against Francisco Rojo from Mexico. It's a big step-up fight for Ryan, but Ryan knows to be on a show like this, especially the first fight on the pay-per-view, you got to be in a tough fight to be on this type of a show. So with that, I'd like to bring up from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Ryan Martin.
First of all, I'd like to give thanks to Eric and Golden Boy Promotions, this amazing man, Tom, and Triple G Promotions. Working with them has been great over the last few fights. It's been a joyful ride. And, going back to March at Madison Square Garden, that was a big stage for me, but clearly Vegas blows that out the water. Since I've been here, the atmosphere has been just amazing. All the fighters up here is going to be amazing undercard, so I hope no one misses the undercard show because it's going to be extremely amazing. Second, I'd like to give thanks to my coaching staff, my manager, and my hometown, Chattanooga, Tennessee. They give me a lot of support. They've been supporting me since I was amateur, 7, 8 years old coming up, and I have so much love for that city. And one thing I just want to get by is I dream of moments like this. I always felt like I was made to be on a stage like this. This is what I trained my life for. I dedicated my life to the sport of boxing, to be on a stage like this, to show my talents to the world. And, Saturday night, I'm just going to have fun and do my thing. All the hard work is already done. I give credit to every fighter up here. Let's put on a great show for these fans, and, let's be back here. And let's get our names out there and, steal the show. And I know Triple G and Canelo fight is going to be a fight talked about for years. It's just exciting. I'm very grateful to be a part of this event. And but we on this stage right here are the ones that's going to take the crown after Triple G and Canelo. So hope don't nobody miss it. Thank you guys so much.
Hi, everybody. I just want to say that I'm extremely honored to be here again on such an amazing card. I want to thank Golden Boy. I want to thank everybody who's believed in me and supported me so far. I want to thank my team who's put in a lot of work. This is my 3rd fight now, and I'm only getting better and better. I'm hoping to put on an amazing show. This time I'm going 6 3-minute rounds, which is going to be really exciting for me. It's going to be different, and I've trained really hard for it. I'm hoping that I can put on a good show, and I know it's going to be amazing. It's amazing to be on such a great card with such amazing fighters, and I really just want to do what I have to do in there. And I also want to just bring to light everything that's been occurring all over the world, especially in my hometown with Harvey and what's going on with Irma. And I just want to say thank you to Golden Boy and Triple G and Canelo for donating to Harvey and Irma. I think it's really important that we all remember. Thanks. I think it's really important that we all remember that we're all extremely lucky to be here. And, life can be a lot worse, and there's a lot of people going through a lot right now. So I just want to shine some light on that and say that this fight's dedicated to everybody who's struggling, and my prayers go out to them. Thanks.
Right. First, I'd like to say thank you to Frank Warren and Golden Boy Promotions for giving me this great opportunity to make my professional debut in the States on such an amazing card. The GGG Canelo fight is going to be one of the best fights this year, so to think that I'm able to have my pro debut on this card is a really good opportunity, and I'm hoping to put on a really good performance and gain a few more fans in the States.
Hola, buenos días a todo el público y prensa.
Hello, good morning to everyone, to the media, to the fans.
Bueno, estoy muy agradecido con Golden Boy Promotions por esta gran oportunidad que me da. La verdad no es mi oportunidad, es mi sueño.
And I'm very grateful for the opportunity that Golden Boy has given me. It's not an opportunity, it's a dream.
Y pues claro, pelear en esta cartelera, debutar aquí en Las Vegas, en lo que es Canelo Golovkin, ¿quién no quisiera estar aquí? Es la cartelera del año, la que todos esperan, y pues agradecido con eso.
And who doesn't want to be on a card like this, on the great event, on Canelo Golovkin? And for me to be making my debut on a card like this, I'm just very grateful.
Y claro, mi rival sabemos que es Ryan Martin, sabemos que es un rival invicto, que viene pues con todas las ganas de seguir invicto.
And we know Ryan Martin is a tremendous talent. He's undefeated, and he wants to continue being undefeated.
Pero lo único que les digo es que Ryan nunca ha peleado con un rival de verdad, con un rival, bueno, ahora le toca a un mexicano, créanme, los mexicanos hacemos la diferencia arriba del ring. ¿Por qué? Porque nos entregamos.
And believe me when I say this, Ryan Martin is undefeated, but he's never fought an opponent, a known opponent, a Mexican opponent like me. And I'm willing to show that us Mexicans will leave it all in the ring to win the fight.
Respeto mucho a mi rival, la verdad, pero pues es mi sueño, se los vuelvo a repetir. Vengo con hambre y la verdad, todos los rivales que ha enfrentado Ryan Martin no se comparan conmigo.
And I respect him a lot. But like I said, it's my dream to fulfill, and regardless of who he's fought, they don't compare themselves to me.
Agradecido con todos ustedes y con Golden Boy por esta gran oportunidad.
Once again, thank you to everyone, and thank you to Golden Boy for this great opportunity.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. First off, I want to thank Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar De La Hoya, Eric Gomez, Bernard Hopkins, Robert Diaz, and the rest of the Golden Boy staff. You guys do a tremendous job. I also want to thank HBO for always giving me these great opportunities to be fighting on such a great network. I want to thank my managers, Ralph and Moses Heredia, for blessing me with all these opportunities. It's a dream come true, man. Ever since I was a little kid and ever since I signed that professional contract, my manager promised me all these good fights. And for me to actually be in these big cards, it's a dream come true. So I'm very fortunate. I thank Ralph and Moses Heredia. I had a great 10-week training camp. Eric and Oscar De La Hoya gave me a call saying that I was going to be fighting. I didn't expect to be the co-main event, but once they said I was going to be the co-main event, man, my heart dropped and I got down to my knees and I prayed to God and said, you know what, God, I know this is the opportunity that you put in front of me, and I know this is the opportunity to showcase my talents and the blessings and the talents that you provided for me. So I'm going to go out there and do my best. I know we were supposed to fight Jorge Lara. He was a tough opponent, and a lot of boxing critics were saying that he was going to be the toughest opponent to date. But I wanted to go out there and showcase to everybody that it's sink or swim in this sport of boxing, man. And I had my life jacket ready, and I was going to come out victorious with Jorge Lara. But unfortunately, he ended up pulling out. We got another tough opponent, Rafael Rivera, ahead of me. He's a young, undefeated fighter, and I know that he's going to come out, wanting to pull an upset because he's given an opportunity of a lifetime. And I know that him fighting as a co-main event and getting the exposure, this type of exposure, he's going to come out there and come out guns hot. So I got to be well prepared for him, and I know it's still going to be an action-packed fight. I want to thank one of the most person that I love the most and I appreciate the most, my father, Joseph Diaz Sr., for always giving me all the blessings that he does to me, always keeping me on track, making sure that I'm avoided from all the distractions outside of the boxing, and just getting me 100% ready for this fight, Dad. I love you.
come Saturday night, this fight is dedicated to you and Grandpa, man. You guys are not going to want to miss it. This co-main event is going to be a very exciting fight. Thank you.
How you guys doing? Good afternoon. First and foremost, I want to thank God for this opportunity. Without Him, I wouldn't be here right now. Camp went amazing. I feel good. I feel strong. I'm ready to go. I want to thank HBO for giving me the opportunity to be on this amazing card. Golden Boy Promotions, Robert, everything you've done since we traveled the world, man. We traveled the world together to win that world title. I appreciate everything you've done. And everybody at Golden Boy, the amazing job that you guys do to put on these amazing shows. Just to be a part of this card is a dream come true for any fighter. I know a lot of fighters out there would just love to be on a big card like this, and all of us up here are on it, and we're going to take full advantage of it. And you know what? You're not going to want to miss it. September 16th, it's going to be an all-out great night of boxing from the first fight all the way into the last fight. I know Triple G and Canelo have a big fight coming up on both of them, and they're going to give it their all. Both of them, winner comes out, best pound-for-pound fighter, and that's what us fighters want to do, is to get to where they're at. And I think this is what this card is going to do for us. Is everybody's careers on the line. From Martin's career, this is a step right here, and then you got the co-main event, fighting for a title eliminator. Winner gets a title shot. Good luck to both of you, and as well as myself. 2 undefeated fighters that are going head to head to give it their all. They don't want to lose, and they know the winner is going to get one step closer to the world title. You know what? I work very hard. I traveled the world to win a world title. I have way more experience, and I think I'm as tough as opponent he's ever faced. And you know what? Come September 16th, I'm going to put on a great show for you guys. You're not going to want to miss it. And see you guys there.
Hola, buenos días. Primero estoy agradecido con Dios por estar aquí.
Good morning. First of all, I'm very thankful with God for being here.
Dar las gracias a mi promotora, a mi manager, a mis entrenadores por confiar en mí.
I want to give thanks to my promoter, my manager, and my trainers for believing in me.
Esta pelea es un gran paso para mí, que me está catapultando en casi un campeonato del mundo.
This fight is a great opportunity for me. It's going to catapult me to close to a world title.
Me he preparado muy bien, 7 semanas con el mejor campamento que he hecho en mi vida, en mi peso perfectamente bien, así que este sábado voy a dar una gran pelea.
I have prepared myself 7 weeks, one of the best camps of my life, and I'm going to give one of the best fights this Saturday.
Porque sé que Randy también se preparó muy bien, sabe que he entrenado muy bien y sabemos que vamos a rounds el show este sábado.
Because I know also that Randy prepared himself really well, and he knows that we're going to steal the show.
Así que estamos listos para el sábado, Randy, y a ganar. Voy a ganar este sábado y voy a gritar ¡Viva México!
And I am ready, and we are ready, Randy, and I'm going to win this Saturday.
Gracias.
Thank you.